Hello everyone, I am Aniket Dattatreya Takle. Today I am telling about human nervous system. So let's start. In that, living organisms adapt to their moods and positions in response to the environmental changes for their protection or to their advantage. When an entity reacts to the changes in its surroundings, it is referred to as stimulus, while the reaction to the stimulus is referred to as response. That means common stimuli are sound, light, air, heat, smell, taste, water, and gravity. Think of burning your finger or fracturing your bone without any pain sensation. It may certainly sound like a superpower or an ideal situation. That means, however, when it comes to the standpoint of survival, it can be disastrous. That means the characteristic behavior of living entities is to respond to stimuli with the intervention of the nervous system. That means it is an organ system ascribed to send signals from the spinal cord and the brain throughout the body and then back from all the body parts to the brain. That means the neuron acts as the mediator and is the basic signaling unit of the nervous system. In that, pain is the body's way of letting us know that something is not right. That means it can prevent further injuries or push us to seek medical attention. Moreover, all of these is possible because humans can respond and react to stimuli due to control and coordination among the various organs and organ system. In that, control and coordination in simple multicellular organisms take place through only the nervous system, which coordinates activities of our body. In that, it is the control system for all our actions, thinking, and behavior. So next, when we are study about human nervous system, one question is arise in your mind, that is, what is meant by nervous system? The nervous system is nothing but the complex network of neurons specialized to carry messages. The complexity of the nervous system increases as we move towards higher animals. The nervous system is also known as neural system. For instance, Cnidarians, such as jellyfish, have relatively simple nets spread throughout their body. Crabs have a more complicated nervous system in the form of two nerve centers called dorsal ganglion and ventral ganglion. As we move further up the ladder, higher organisms such as vertebrates have a developed brain. Moreover, it is one of the most complicated structures in the animal kingdom, containing billions of neurons, all intricately connected. That means in the human body, the neural system integrates the activities of organs based on the stimuli which the neurons detect and transmit. That means they transmit messages in the form of electrical impulses and convey messages to and from the sense organs. That means those the nervous coordination involves the participation of these sense organs, nerves, spinal cords, and brain. One of the most complex organ system to ever evolve. That means the human nervous system consists of two parts, namely first one is central nervous system that consists of the brain and spinal cord, and second one is peripheral nervous systems. It includes all the nodes of the body. So first part is central nervous system. Central nervous system is often called as the central processing unit of the body. That means it consists of brain and the spinal cord. So first one is brain. Brain is one of the important, largest, and central organ of the human nervous system. That means it is the control unit of the nervous system which helps us in discovering new things, remembering and understanding, making decisions, and a lot more. It is enclosed within the skull, which provides frontal, lateral, and dorsal protection. In that, the human brain is composed of three major parts. First one is forebrain, second one is midbrain, and third one is hindbrain. In forebrain, in that the anterior part of the brain consists of cerebrum, hypothalamus, and thalamus. Second one is midbrain. In that the smaller and the central part of the brainstem consists of tectum and tegmentum. And the third one is hindbrain. In that, the central region of the brain composed of cerebellum, medulla, and pons. Second one is spinal cord. In that, the spinal cord is a cylindrical bundle of nerve fibers and associated tissues enclosed within the spine and connect all parts of the body to the brain. It begins in continuation with the medulla and extends downwards. That means it is enclosed in a bony cage called vertebral column and surrounded by membranes called meninges. In that, the spinal cord is concerned with spinal reflex actions and the conduction of nerve impulses to and from the brain. Second part is peripheral nervous system. In that, peripheral nervous system is the lateral part of the nervous system that develops from the central nervous system, which connects different parts of the body with the central nervous system. We carry out both voluntary and involuntary actions with the help of peripheral nerves. Peripheral nervous system includes two types of nerve fibers. First one is afferent nerve fibers and second one is efferent nerve fibers. In that afferent nerve fibers, these are responsible for transmitting messages from tissues and organs to the CNS, and efferent nerve fibers, these are responsible for conveying messages from CNS to the corresponding peripheral organs. In that, after that, classification of the peripheral nervous system is divided into two types. First one is somatic neural system, that means SNS, and second one is autonomic neural system, that means ANS. In that somatic neural system, it is the neural system that controls the voluntary actions in the body by transmitting impulses from CNS to skeletal muscle cells. That means it consists of the somatic nerves. And second one is autonomic neural system. In that, the autonomic neural system is involved in involuntary actions like regulation of physiological functions like digestion, respiration, salivation, etc. That means it is a self-regulating system which conveys the impulses from the central nervous system to the smooth muscles and involuntary organs like heart, bladder, and pupil. In that, the autonomic neural system can be further divided into two. That means first one is sympathetic nervous system and second one is parasympathetic nervous system. Next point is neuron. In that a neuron is a structured and functional unit of the nervous system. That means, and unlike other cells, that means neurons are irregular in shape and able to conduct electrochemical signals. That means the signals. That means the different parts of neurons are discussed. That is dendrites, axon, cell body, and synapse. That means in dendrite stretches out from the cell body of neuron and it is the shortest fiber in the cell body. Next one is axon. Axon is the longest thread on the cell body of a neuron and has an insulating and protective sheath of myelin around it. Then next is cell body. Cell body consists of cytoplasm and nucleus. And next one is synapse. Synapse is the microscopic gap between a pair of adjacent neurons over within nerve impulses pass when moving from one neuron to the other. Next part is nerves. Nerves are thread-like structures that emerge from the brain and spinal cord. It is responsible for carrying messages to all the parts of the body. In that, there are three types of nerves. Some of these neurons can fire signals at speeds of over 119 meter per second or above 428 kilometer per hour. First one is sensory nerves that send messages from all the senses to the brain. The second one is motor nerves which carry messages from the brain to all the muscles, and third one is mixed nerves which carry both sensory and motor nerves. In that, cranial nerves are involved. In that, cranial nerves which begin from the brain, as these nerves carry impulses to start from the central nervous system, and certain cranial nerves belong to the group of mixed nerves while certain ones fall under sensory nerves. Spinal nerves originate from the spinal cord. All the spinal nerves carry impulses to and from the central nervous system, and these are part of mixed nerves. In that, the above nervous system that depicts the various nerves arising from various parts of the body. So that's are all about human nervous system. Thank you.